bricking it. Thought I'd never get out alive. And then, of course, the cavalry turned up, a.k.a. Kane.
And suddenly we're back to you. Again. You can drop the heroics. What part of "we do not need your help" didn't you understand the first time?
Well, I couldn't let Dumb and Dumber loose on their own, could I?
I suppose nobody knows a street corner better than the hooker that used to stand on it.
OK, look, I might have been chucked out by the family, but that won't stop me looking for Belle.
Not when you've got Kane on speed dial to bail you out.
I owe him big time. All right, he might have turned up late last night, but at least he turned up.
I didn't hear you come in.
It's late.
Kane's phone was off and all. And you must have been really grateful, what with him saving your life and that.
Nothing happened. We were out looking for Belle all night. Just wish we'd brought her home.
But you didn't. You got beaten up instead, yet you're still grinning like a Cheshire cat. Funny that.
Now, this one has everything. Bifold doors, a log burner, roll-top bath in the bedroom.
Let's get rid of the old property first.
Well, we already have. All we need is Chris's signature on the contract, and then it's her problem, not ours.
And as soon as the ink's dry, we celebrate. In less than an hour's time, all our problems will be over.
And the award for best alternative use of a lamb shank goes to...
I am so sorry. Look, anything, cleaning damages, just send me the bill.
I've added it up. It includes breakages and meals nicked from a couple of unsuspecting punters.
Well, it's not like Tracy's going to be able to cover it, is it?
As long as you don't bar me.
If I barred everyone who chucked food and drink in here, I'd have no customers left.
You should sell tickets next time. People would pay good money to see that.
Look, it won't happen again. I am a responsible, professional, adult person. And a mother. Oh, she just winds me up so much.
Well, looks like you do the same to her.
We might share a dad, but that's it. You know, we've lived different lives. We're different people.
Yeah, I thought the same when our Jenny rocked up. She ended up being my best mate.
She's just so irresponsible. There's only room for 3 thoughts in her head. And that's going out, Bella's, and tequila.
It sounds like you, before you had a baby. This anger, maybe it's her way of reaching out to you.
You only get one life, and you've got one sister. Even if you can't stand the sight of her. See ya.
See ya.
Right, please.
Can I just take this opportunity to say thank you for last night? You know, for the hypothermia, axle grease in my hair.
I thought you liked it dirty.
Excuse me, you left me snoring in the back of a clapped-out banger without my pants, freezing to death.
Well, it won't happen again.
No, because next time I'm going to book a room, a really plush room, and you're paying.
No, last night was a mistake. And I've forgotten about it already now. If you've any sense, so will you.
Well, guess what? It's ingrained in my memory now. I'm so sorry about that.
Charity, one word, I mean it. You get yourself in trouble again. You fend for yourself. Am I getting that pint or what?
Yeah, sure.
Orchard Grange, care home. The female.
Eh?
They want me.
Oh, it's a good job someone does, eh?
Interview tomorrow.
For an ambulance man?
No, babe. It's years away. He's got to do A-levels in uni before that.
Yeah, I need practical experience as well as my college stuff. That's if I've passed.
Pass what?
GCSEs. There's a note on the fridge. Results come out first thing tomorrow.
Oh, of course they do, yeah, I knew that.
You do realise they're not going to pay you?
Don't be daft.
It says here, voluntary. That means you don't do it for the money.
Oh, better luck next time.
I need the experience.
What? Only you stuck out with empty bedpans for the fun of it, Dan.
I will do whatever it takes to get in an ambulance. Well, right end, obviously.
Hardly see as it is. You're either up to your eyes in oil or up to your ears in first aid.
Well, I'm not back at college for a while. I could cut back on my hours at the garage.
And what about our time?
And mine. He said just show me some wheelies on my skateboard this summer, and we're already running out of time.
It's only for a few months. And I'll make it up to you when I get my new job. I'll do the same for you.
Who knows? If you pass tomorrow, you might actually get a care job that pays.
A whole minute early. You're an eager little beaver, aren't you?
Just want to get this done.
Not half as much as I do.
I've marked where you have to sign.
And all your problems will be over.
And you'll have bought a prime property in the middle of a very desirable thing. What are you doing?
Deal's over, Rakesh.
Stop!
The deal's off.
what?
You and Charity. What's the deal?
There is no deal.
1 minute you're riding to a rescue, the next it's cold shoulders and death stares.
You know, it's just business.
Look at me straight and tell me that.
We're history.
Yeah, you used to be, but now you're back on the market. You get with her even for one night, and that is you and Moira over for good.
It's not gonna happen.
She doesn't stop until she gets what she wants. And she wants you. It's either her or your marriage. And I don't reckon you're ready to give up on that. Just yet.
You finished?
Sam, that money was meant to be for information about Belle, not for homeless people.
But he was cold and hungry. He needed the money more than I did.
Don't worry, you did a good thing, Sam. That's because you're a good person.
Don't you start. Find out how good that's ever done him.
Don't be fool, we'll be group hugging in a minute. Just come here.
Put her down or get a room or just
Ooh, getting a room would be good.
get lost.
No, why should I? Not while Belle's still out there, thanks. I mean, one of us has to have a clue. You should be out there looking, not hanging around waiting for her to come home like some lost little dog.
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me. Look, we're out looking for her later, and before you ask, we can do without your kind of help.
Not what you said last night, was it? In fact, the more helpful I was.
I've told you last night was a mistake. It's not going to happen again.
Well, nobody tells me anything, least of all you. Couldn't get your hands off me, could you? Hey, it's been a while.
Just back off.
Why should I? I mean, I've got nothing to hide. In fact, I've got nothing to lose. So why should I keep last night a secret?
Do you have to ask? My life is screwed up enough as it is without you making it any worse, so just keep it zipped.
Why? Because you couldn't. All right, fine. If you don't want me to tell the world that I have an impression of a handbrake on my backside, maybe you'd best start thinking about what you can do for me, hey?
We could talk about this, work things out. I just offered you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
To do what? Hurl cash into a bottomless money pit?
We had a deal.
I'd rather stick pins in my eyes than hand a penny over to you. And if you think any developer will go near that place, you're more deluded than I thought.
Can we just sit down, have a conversation?
Talk about how you helped Andy escape from court. Yes, I'd love to.
I had nothing to do with that.
Please, it's so obvious, it's embarrassing. The police have interviewed you twice. You were there when he escaped. You should be sent down, struck off.
He's innocent. He should never have been in court in the first place.
He tried to kill my father.
No, your son tried to kill your father. And if you don't buy my house as agreed, I'll make sure everyone knows the truth.
You don't know anything. You can say all the lies you want, but no one's going to believe a bent solicitor like you.
It'll be your word against mine.
Making a habit of this, aren't you? Go-to man for suspects on the run. I mean, I'm not a solicitor or anything, but I can't imagine that would be terrific for your career. Oh, no, I forgot. Sorry. You didn't have one.
You're my last chance.
Are you still here?
Priya's depending on me. I can't let her down. I could lose her.
Well, she deserved better than you. She always did. Maybe now, if you go home empty-handed, she'll be able to figure that out for herself.
Apologise, all right? I want Belle found as much as you lot do.
We agreed.
Yeah, she's not one of us anymore.
Oh, come on. They were out of the depth and it was a dodgy part of town. They needed my help.
Of our depth, more like drowning.
Charity got beaten up.
Well, I got a lead on Belle. I didn't want to raise your hopes in case it was dodgy. Anyway, it turns out it was dodgy. You know, what's a few bruised ribs between mates?
Yeah, well, leave it to us from now on.
We don't need your help. We never did.
But we do. Belle's not round here, and we're going to have to go further every time to find her. We need all the help we can get.
You've changed your tune.
Yeah. Why is that, Kane?
Because I've seen sense. And you lot should and all. It's not her fault Belle's done a runner.
Then whose is it?
We're all to blame. Belle's sick and she has been for a while. We'll be a lot stronger if we stick together.
It makes sense to me.
I'll not forget this. And the minute Belle gets home...
Yeah, let's get her home first. What's going on, Ken?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing.
Look, like it or not, and I don't. She's one of us. And it stays like that, OK?
You're running out of lies, lady.
I'm wondering what kind of stunt does a girl have to pull to get Kane to change his mind? Well, when you find out, let me know, yeah? Thanks, I owe you one.
No. That's what I owed you for last night.
Have you got a minute? I'm busy. I brought cake. It's Pearl's lemon drizzle. I'm sorry. I should never have chucked that drink at you. I lost my temper.
But now we've got cake, so it's all going to be fine.
You might think you're angry with me.
I don't think. I know.
But neither of us would be feeling like this if it wasn't for Dad.
He doesn't even deserve to come out of prison.
Yeah, he's played us both, saying he needs somewhere to live.
It's you he wants. Probably always has been, the golden girl who chops bits off bullocks for a living.
It's not a competition, Tracy. Neither of us asked for any of this.
Yeah, and I don't want it. So, big sis, you can take yourself, your precious dad and your lemon drizzle, and you can do one.
Right, we'll get off, see if we can find her in town.
Are you coming, Ken?
Yeah.
If we all work together, we'll bring her home, won't we?
Aye. Somehow or other.
Not your birthday, is it?
No, just a good day. First since Andy left, actually. How much do I owe you?
Oh, I'll get that.
Oh, thanks.
And same for me, please, Chaz. Would be rude not to celebrate.
Have you spoken to Rakesh?
No, not yet. I thought he'd be in here buying you a drink himself.
I decided not to buy. Once I realised there was nothing in it for me.
You didn't sign?
I didn't sign. I'm sorry, I've stuck my Jimmy Choos in it, haven't I? He hasn't told you.
Well, you were still keen yesterday. Rakesh said it was a formality, so what's changed?
Why don't you ask him? Cheers.
And 2, and 3. Steady, steady, steady.
No.
4.
No.
That was rubbish.
Sorry?
I told you to practice to go over the exercises.
Well, I've been busy with the kids and Jimmy.
You got to make the effort. If you can't help yourself, I can't.
And you're meant to be building me up, not slagging me off. I do my best, but if that's not good enough, maybe we should call it a day.
Sorry, I've got stuff on my mind.
Kerry.
I've got this interview to be a volunteer at a care home. But forget it, I won't get paid. But I need the experience, I can't just turn it down.
Well, so do it, get the experience and give it up. What's the problem?
Kerry won't do anything for free. For anyone, even me. And neither would I, until now.
Never say never, Dan.
You think I should do it?
Yeah, I think you'd be daft not to. When's your interview?
Tomorrow, if I get my GCSEs.
Results day.
Results day. I've hardly slept all week.
Right. I'll get the coffee on and we can do a practice interview. And you can show me how you're going to sell yourself.
Can hardly do that when I'm getting paid squat all.
Well, then show them what an asset you'll be to the team.
Because I'm a dab hand with a set of spark plugs.
Because you're caring. You're good with people. Brilliant with difficult patients. They don't come more awkward than this, do they? Trust me, Dan. You can cope with me, you can cope with anything.
When were you going to tell me?
Tell you what?
Well, I just had a little chat with Chrissy. Couldn't wait to give me the bad news about the contract. What did you do to her? So she changed her mind overnight for no reason.
She doesn't need a reason. She's a spoilt, selfish, vindictive princess.
She said there wasn't anything in it for her anymore.
She would say that, wouldn't she?
Do you know, I thought I was imagining things, that moment between the two of you yesterday.
There was no moment.
She was kissing you.
It was a peck on the cheek.
Oh, you were hardly fighting her off. She's come on to you again, hasn't she?
Does any of this matter now?
No more lies, Rakesh. I have a right to know. So you either tell me the truth about exactly why she's changed her mind, or I'm going to go and ask her myself. Fine.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're not going to throw that at me, are you?
She started it.
That's what your sister said. When you look at you together, you know, it's obvious. Like peas in a packet.
For the last time, I'm nothing like that snotty cow.
Can you take a few more of these for me, love?
Of course, any news?
And another thing, Mrs. Upper Self there, looking down at me, like I'm a single mum who got knocked up by a 17-year-old.
Family's precious, love. I'd give anything to have Belle back. You want to be grateful that you've found a sister, not lost one.
Sorry, Lisa, I didn't think. Lisa, love.
She didn't mean anything.
That poor woman's going through. Oh, well, I'm sorry Belle's missing, but it's not my fault. Wish it was flipping Vanessa. I'm a lying, two-faced dad.
Yeah, what about you and your new sister? How's that for a bolt from the blue?
There's a girl missing, but all anyone can talk about is my useless dad and that woman. Get to life, the lot of you.
Not taking it very well, then.
I played nice. I apologised, even though she started it. You know, she is lucky she didn't get that cake in her face.
2 pints, please. Tried the reaching out to your sister thing then, did you?
She did a great white shark on me. Yeah, thanks for the advice, girls. But the only thing I share with her is DNA. It's gonna stay that way. Get your own man, you desperate bitch.
You really think I'd look twice at him?
Rakesh tells me everything.
So he says.
As if he'd go anywhere near you, you shriveled, bitter cow.
You forgot Rich. Oh, and I have fabulous hair.
Drink? Or have you just come in here to kick off? Because you know what? We've had one cat fight too many this week in here.
You've already snogged him behind my back. You were all over him yesterday. Just because any man who ever goes anywhere near you either runs a mile or turns gay.
If you've got everything you need to off your chest.
Priya, let's go home.
Your husband's completely safe with me. I've been there, done that. He's too dull for words.
You're lying. You want him and he doesn't want you, and now you're refusing to honour our deal. It's obvious. You won't buy the mill because he won't sleep with you. Don't touch me.
Is that what he told you?
He didn't have to.
Let's go home, please, Priya.
She's the one trying it on with a married man. Why should we keep her secrets?
Can you get her out of here before I do something that we're all going to regret?
Yeah, good thinking, Batman. Taxi for Priya?
Let's talk about this at home, please.
It's funny, isn't it, how some women think their men are so irresistible? I'll have the same again, please, Charity.
Part of me thinks that I'd be better off not knowing.
Don't be daft.
The chances of that particular needle being infected with the virus.
Yeah, but you've got to rule it out.
And if I can't, other people live with HIV. I'll manage.
When's your test?
Soon. Anyway, I'll let you get on. Don't want you to keep Charity waiting.
No, I was
chop,
just...
Chop,
It's all gonna be all right.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Got your wife under control yet?
She jumped to a few conclusions.
Yeah, well, you let her.
I'll be happy to tell the truth, but I'll end up with a pair of us in prison, not to mention your son. Please, I'm asking you. I'm begging you, change your mind.
You can't handle rejection, can you, Rakesh?
What happened to you, Chrissy? I used to think when we first met, it hadn't been for Priya.
Oh, don't flatter yourself. I'm not only out of your league, I'm out of your universe.
Just as well. Because I wouldn't come near you now if you got on your knees and begged. Priya's right. You're ruthless, bitter, vindictive.
And if I wanted to, I could make all your problems disappear, just like that.
Goodbye, Chrissy.
And I will. If you do one thing for me, you'll never have to worry about anything again. You interested?
Oi, come here.
Do you know what? I've had just about as much as I can take from you for one day, thanks.
I said, come here.
Since when did you get so bossy?
Since now.
Imagine how it'd feel. All your financial problems gone.
If it's something illegal.
Some might call it immoral. I wouldn't.
Forget it. I'm in enough trouble already.
You are in trouble, aren't you, Rakesh? Can't eat, can't sleep, can't keep that pretty wife of yours happy. You're so worried.
If you'll excuse me, I have a burnt-out shell of a house I have to put on the market.
They say that every man has a price. What's yours?
You already know. It was on that contract you tore up this afternoon.
And what if I was to say the deal's back on?
I wouldn't believe you.
I could have the money in your bank account by tomorrow. And all you have to do is spend one night with me.
Well, it's bad news for Bethany as her obsessive behaviour goes a step too far in Coronation Street next. And they'll have to think fast under pressure to win the big money when 500 Questions continues tonight at 8. Then Davina and Nikki help more reunion dreams come true in the last of the series of Long Lost Family at 9.